Hi again. Hope you guys all are doing well. So now we're going to work on what happens when we know the area of a circle and we need to find the radius and or the diameter. So remember from our notes, area's formula is pi times radius squared. So again, I'm going to do the odd problems. You need to do the even problems and send me a Photoshop of them so that I can see how you're doing. So for number 1, the area is 100 pi. So remember, area is pi times radius squared. Substitute what we know, area. So for A is 100 pi. And on the right, we have pi radius squared. Since they kept the pi symbol in their answer for area, I'm still going to consider using the pi symbol here instead of 3.14. We want to find radius first, so we need to get r by itself. So they multiply pi times the radius, so we divide by pi. Okay, and we've done that first semester, so we know that pi divided by pi cancels. So that leaves pi divided by pi over here canceling. So now on the left I have 100. And on the right, I have radius squared. Okay, so that does not mean my radius was 100. It means my radius squared is 100. So again, just like we've done, 100, and then we have r squared. Do the square root of both, so r equals 10. Since my radius is 10 feet. Remember, that's from the center to one side. So if we take the radius times 2, that'll give us our diameter, the distance all the way across. So our diameter would be 20 feet. Okay, let's try problem number 3. Okay, problem number 3 gives us an area of 49 times pi. So my formula for area is pi times radius squared. Substitute what we know. The area is 49 pi. So on the left side of the equal sign, 49 pi. On the right, we're going to keep the pi symbol since they kept it in their area answer, times radius squared. Our goal to be able to find the radius is to get r by itself, so we know we can divide now by the pi symbol. And when we divide it on one side, we do it on the both sides. Pi cancels. Pi cancels. And I'm left with 49 equals r squared. So we need the radius, not the radius squared, so we need to do the square root. The square root of radius squared is the radius. The square root of 49 is 7. So my radius is 7 yards. So remember, that's from the center to one side. So therefore the diameter is the distance all the way across, so the diameter, so radius times 2, we're at 14 yards. Okay, looking at problem number 5. Again, they have area. So area is pi times radius squared. Substitute what we know. Our area is 81 pi. So we want to put under the A, the 81 and the pi. On the right side, keep the pi symbol again this time. And now we have our equation to solve. Our goal is to get r by itself, so we need to divide both sides by pi. Pi's cancel. So I'm left with 81 is equal to radius squared. To find out what r, or the radius, is, we have to do the square root of both sides. Remember, we do that because the square root cancels out the square. We've done that in a lot of DMRs, so we're left with r on the right. The square root of 81 is 9. So the radius for number 5 is 9 yards. So from the center to one side is 9. So if you need the diameter, the distance all the way across, that's the radius times 2. Gives you 18 yards. Okay, looking at number 7. The circular floor carpet has an area of 484 pi inches squared. What is the radius of the carpet? Okay, so we've got some clue words there. We have area and we have radius. So for number 7, we know, we see the word area, we know pi r squared because it's circular, it's a circle. And you can tell by the picture. Area 484 pi. Keep our pi symbol again, radius squared. Our goal is to get r by itself, so we need to get rid of pi. Pi's cancel. R squared equals 484. We need to do the square root. Radius is, and the square root of 484 is 22. So number 7's answer is A, 22 inches. If you have any questions, please email or call.